Namaskar, I'm Suruchi Das and you're watching With the News. Certain communities which reside in India are often regarded as more conscious, more aware of their rights and duties, more so when it comes to protecting their identity, which is derived from what a democratic nation of 1.7 billion people should aspire for. In some areas, identity of religion, identity of faith is stronger than love for the nation. At the present, the Waqf Amendment Bill has become a plaguing issue for the country. The bill, which is being proposed to streamline and overcome the shortcomings in managing the Waqf properties, is being protested against by certain irrational elements which are refusing to see anything beyond their selfish motives. The Waqfs are maintained by Waqf boards, which exercise indomitable control over these Waqf assets and have total authority over any property and can decide on what happens to these properties once they are declared as Waqf. In a swift move, the All India Muslims Personal Law Board called on masses to give feedback on the Waqf Amendment Bill after Friday prayers. They issued a QR scan code so that the maximum number of feedbacks can be registered. I'm sure not just lakhs but crores of people will send their opinion on issue to the JPC. The amendments are not acceptable to Muslim organizations, especially the proposal to remove the Waqf by user clause, which is the backbone of Waqf law, said Farangi Mahali, a Maulana of Ashbagh Eidgah. Moreover, the board sought their intervention while highlighting the clauses which are not favorable to the beneficiaries of the Waqf, labeling them as flaws. A debate has arisen engulfing the terms of the Section 40 of the Waqf Act, which are highly problematic. Several sections of the Act are problematic as they grant Waqf boards with unchecked powers. The Section 40 of the Waqf Act, which states that the Waqf board can declare any property as Waqf property if it deems fit. The law states that the board may itself collect information regarding any property which it has reason to believe to be a Waqf property. The Act also states that the decision of the board will be the final one. Despite the amendment ensuring more transparency, individuals such as Asaduddin Owaisi are discouraging masses and trying to instill a seditious narrative. The AIMIM chief called for a nationwide protest against the bill, a bill which time and again has been caused for unjust usurpation of land. It is pertinent to understand for our viewers that the existence of Waqf itself is against the secular principles of the Constitution. How is it that an independent body decides which land can or cannot belong to the Waqf board with no justification or permission from the government? The draconian nature of the Waqf Act is nothing less of a tragic flaw, which has the potential to disrupt the very fabric of democracy. It stands against the very essence of equality and sovereign rule that our nation has been built upon. The Waqf Act directly opposes the sovereign rule of the state. It is the antithesis of the welfare state which provides equal social, economic and political and religious freedom to all its citizens. Jai Hind.